Hey, you fellow romance anime enjoyers. You may have missed these great anime. Here are 10 great romance anime you might have missed. Let's go. Number 10, Irina, the Vampire Cosmonaut.
教えとって。見せるものは今見せた方がいい。
Did you know the world's first astronaut was a vampire? No? Well, your teacher was wrong. After the end of the Second World War, the Federal Republic of Zimitra decides to explore space for the first time. Since sending a human is too risky, they decide to use vampires as test subjects. The very first test subject is a girl named Irina Luminsky, and accompanying her is a commander named Lev.
だってシンボル。
え？何？その弱点、絵本、それとも小説？
Clearly, this isn't an anime they show during your astronomy class, but it'll definitely give you a unique space adventure filled with both astronauts and vampires. And since this is happening in space, hopefully we can avoid the usual vampire-human romance cliches we've seen in a million other shows. If you plan on adding something unique to your watch list, then make sure to check this one out. Number 9, Tsubasa Chronicles.
他ならぬ姫様が相手だからね。
姫様がおられるぞ。姫様だって。
Anime characters always fall into a lot of trouble because of girls. Take this guy. His childhood friend suddenly sprouted out butterfly wings and tried to fly away. Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle follows a boy named Seiyouran, who finds her childhood friend, Princess Sakura, making an appearance at an excavation site with mysterious wings on her back. When the wings disperse into many feathers and disappear, he figures out that she lost her memory because of it.
心のない体は映らない入れ物に過ぎません。このままでは姫は俺にできることはないですか?
The whole anime revolves around jumping between worlds, so you can see how it could give birth to a lot of creative decisions. Apart from that, we've also got a good anime package with great character arcs, supernatural elements with a twist, and Yuki Katjuro's awesome soundtrack. Seriously, watch this anime for the soundtrack. Number 8, Blast of Tempest.
俺、愛花送っていくから。そのままサボるなよ。次遅刻したら単位やばいんだから。まあなんとかなるって。じゃあな。
Blast of Tempest throws you right into the action and chaos right from the very first episode, so at least you don't have to wait for long. It takes you to the life of Yoshino Takigawa, an ordinary teenager. He's secretly dating his best friend Mahiro's younger sister, but when his girlfriend Akiya mysteriously dies, his best friend Mahiro disappears as well. Yoshino tries to find Mahiro, meets a girl holding a gun, and then Mahiro comes and saves him and says, "Hey bro, what's up?" Did you know the story pays homage to Shakespeare? It's even influenced by The Tempest and Hamlet. Even when it comes to the supernatural elements, you can see it relates a lot to Western folklore rather than Japanese folklore. If you want to search and rescue the sister anime, then give this one a go. Number 7, Kids on the Slope.
何?
あ、男の人に綺麗かって失礼か。ハンサムね。
そんなことないよ。
Alright, enough of the fantasy stuff. Let's dive into some high school life. Here we have the good nerdy boy Koiru Nishimi meeting the school delinquent Sentaru Kawabuchi. Sentaru likes jazz music, and seeing his passion, Kaoru becomes interested in music as well. This helps him to break out of his social boundaries and enjoy life like a normal person.
ねえ、カオルさんもピアノ弾いて。
いや。
リッコ、ここはジャズ以外禁止ぞ。ピアノならおいが代わりに弾いてやるばい。
Oh, and the third character of this main trio is Ritsuko, who is Kairo's childhood friend. Kids on the Slope is peak fiction when it comes to romance and drama. It blends each genre nicely, adds tension just at the right time, and shows friendship, love, and growing up really well. If you're tired of the usual high school anime and want something different, then make sure to watch this anime. Trust me, it won't disappoint you. Number 6, Romantic Killer.
いや、平気なんで。あいつの思い通りになってたまるか。
reverse harem shows. Just like their counterpart, harem shows always mess up something somewhere, but Romantic Killer doesn't mess anything up and delivers the perfect romance anime. The whole story revolves around how our main character Anzu experiences a dating sim in real life. That's right, this means all those dating sim tropes are going to come back again.
忙しいったらありゃしないイケメンがほらだんだん僕のことが天使で見えてきたのではでも私には最愛の桃引きがいるし
Since this was done by Netflix, I was very hesitant to watch this anime, but now I'm really glad I watched it. Since we've seen enough dating sim stories, the premise isn't going to be anything new, but like everything, what matters is the execution. Even though it's the same tropes as every other reverse harem show, this time everything is done right. From the outside, this might look like a reverse harem show, but trust me, this is much better than you think. Number 5, Go Sick.
旅行の支度をする
今からだって週末までまだ何日もあるよいくらなんでも
Go Sick is what happens if Sherlock Holmes was a lolly character. No, seriously, this girl here is a detective, and she can solve literally any crime. So, who's Dr. Watson? It's this guy over here who stumbles across her when he decides to visit the world's tallest library. Go Sick is about a mysterious girl named Victorek who helps her brother solve various crimes using her genius-level intellect. He's soon joined by a rather inquisitive boy named Kazuya who realizes Victorek has a very dark past.
昨日とは印象が違う感じだなそれにほらあんまり回るからネックレスが後ろに行っちゃったよ
触るな
Just because you see a romance tag doesn't mean it's going to be a lighthearted show. The first few episodes are full-blown horror, and then we have a murder mystery, and finally we have a crazy rituals, World War II, and even a huge political plot. So don't go expecting just a wholesome love story, but you'll get that too. Number 4, Garden of Sinners.
前にも言っただろそういうわけにもいかないよ今日はストロベリーにしてみましたあれ溶けてる
Just like Go Sick, Garden of Sinners doesn't throw you romance from the very start. It has a ton of dark and brutal stuff. The first episode has a crazy ghost lady, so you should know what you're heading into. But is the journey worth it? Absolutely. You can't watch this while eating a box of chocolates and chilling out, but you can watch this with your philosophical glasses on while enjoying some nice animation by Ufotable. Garden of Sinners follows Shiki Ryugi, a girl with the power to see death lines, which allows her to see people's death before it happens. After a series of bizarre suicides occur in the city, she investigates the case alongside Miyaka Koyotu, a friend who has been in love with her since childhood. If you love some romance in your thrillers, then give this one a go. Number 3, Chihaya Furu.
そんな大の字で寝てっから無駄美人なんて言われんだぞ千早
Have you heard of a game called Karuta? But don't worry, you don't need any knowledge about Karuta to enjoy this anime. At Chihaya Furu, we have Chihaya Ayase, a girl wandering without ambition until she meets a boy named Arata. Arata sees the potential of Chihaya and teaches her to become a pro in the Karuta card game. Now, several years later, Chihaya aims to be the best Karuta player in the world and also finds Arata, the boy who originally taught her the card game.
何ちょっとショックいや別に告られたから付き合ってるだけでそんな好きじゃないんだけど
From the outside, this might look like a sports anime, but there's a lot of drama and romance inside this show. As a sports anime, this does a great job showing how to cope with losing a game. Instead of making the main character some omnipotent goddess, this time she is shown to lose a game or two along the way. I mean, that's pretty new, even for a sports anime. Number 2, Millennium Actress.
フチドス覚えておいやすかあの冬の日にもこうしてアンさんと偶然に
At first, you might think the guy who wrote the premise probably smoked something, but you need to actually watch the anime to see how great it is. It's about a retired actress who is taken back to the spotlight and interviewed by two popular filmmakers. And just because it's an interview doesn't mean there are two dudes sitting on chairs while asking her questions. This is an anime that puts a lot of heavy emphasis on direction and storytelling.
いい香りですね。
庭のハーブなの。体にとてもいいのよ。さあ、先を急ぎましょうか。
The whole anime is unique, which might throw off some people, but if you manage to stick till the end, you'll find the expression totally worth it. Seriously, I know it's not like other fantasy romance anime, but make sure to give it a watch. It's that good. Number 1, our love has always been 10 centimeters apart.
俺そんな花咲いてるの全然気がつかなかった。桜の時も思ったけど、ミオのカメラアングルってすげえ面白いっていうか、綺麗だな。
Did this guy seriously carry a measuring tape and start measuring the distance of their love? Nope, this is one of those symbolic names for a couple who is trying to get together. We've got the popular extrovert who runs the movie club and the shy introvert in the art club. So now you know why it's taking them too long to fall in love. At first, they are really good friends, but when they're going to take their relationship a step further, with only 1 year left in high school, these two students need to confess their feelings to each other and close that 10-centimeter gap in their relationship.
励ましなんかじゃ。ごめん。
Yep, it's going to be that good old should I confess, shouldn't I confess love dramas, but at least the drama's done right. And this has only 6 episodes, which means you can watch it fast. So if you need a nice anime to finish in one Sunday evening, then give this one a go.